Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm playing again Cthulhu, Death May Die. Now, I've told you I want to go eventually through the whole, basically do it all, and we've done from the first season already the first 4 episodes, and now we're going to do episode 5, and that is A Cursed Tide. There we are. And yeah, so I'm going to set it up. I'm not sure which one it will be my elder one. Last time we had Yog-Sothoth, so I won't do him this time. I don't want to play the same guy in 2 consecutive scenarios. So we roll a die. On a 1 or 2 it's Cthulhu, on a 3 or 4 it's Hastur, and on a 5 or 6 it's the Black Goat of the Woods. So let's see. Okay, so Hastur is the old one in combination with A Cursed Tide. Okay, so we're nearly ready to go. You can see we have a massive map here. It's really, really huge. I think this is actually the scenario with the largest map of the ones that I have played until now. But I gotta be honest, there are not that many room tiles, but the tiles, there are mainly all these large tiles, and that makes it also appear very large. Okay, so let's get a little bit into the scenario first. Now it says, small towns, small politics, big trouble. For some reason, these 2 families hate each other's guts, but we need to get them away from this accursed island before the cultists can sacrifice enough of them to summon the Elder One. So, to disrupt the ritual, get 3 Ellen Elders and 3 Marsh Elders on the ship and off the island. Now, you can see here, these are the different Ellen guys, and you can flip them. They have a nice portrait then. And these dark markers here are the Marsh, members of the Marsh family. Now over here, this is also the starting place, there is the ship. Okay, so let's see. When the Elder One advances, any Elder token in the catacombs are killed. And the reason is this guy here who sits there in the catacombs, and yeah, that's a Chthonian entity, so you don't want to hang out there. Discard them. Then move all Elder tokens that aren't on the ship, on the ship tile, 1 space towards the catacombs. If either family has 3 elders killed before the ritual is disrupted, the investigators lose. Okay, and once it is disrupted, we can remove all the elders. So it says Escort Elder. While in a space with an elder token, make a roll. On 2 or more successes, place the elder on your investigator board. You may only escort 1 elder at a time. They can't be traded, but you may drop them in your space after any action you take. If an investigator escorting an elder dies, they drop the elder token in their space. I wonder, I mean, I don't really get that point, because I think the game would be over by then. I mean, yeah, I think that is actually not really possible. It doesn't make a lot of sense, because if an elder dies, then, well, maybe Rasputin, but I don't know. Wait a minute. No, yeah, but if an investigator escorting an elder dies, well, usually if an elder dies before the ritual is disrupted, the game is over. And if the ritual is disrupted, all the elders are removed from play. So that doesn't really make a ton of sense to me. But okay, anyway. And then we got sent off the boat. And you can only do this here at the lantern room, so this room here. Remove all elder tokens that are currently on the ship tile. They have left the island. And that's again a little bit weird, because technically that means you can simply remove all the elder tokens, because it says after the ritual is disrupted, remove all elder tokens from the board. Or maybe you can send off the board a couple of times. Yeah, that could be an option, that you do that multiple times, but I don't really see why. It seems once the elders are on the ship, they are safe, because it says that then move all elder tokens that are not on the ship tile 1 space towards the catacombs. So I don't know, maybe there's a crazy card or something that could kill elders in any other way. So we'll see. And yeah, fine. So let's have a closer look at our investigators. So the first guy here is this gentleman, Lord Adam Benchley from Manchester, England. Shoot first, never ask. Lord Benchley's signature eye twitch is both word and warning of the roiling thoughts behind his calm, British demeanour. The man holds himself together admirably, but most investigators know to keep some reserve around the poor fellow, lest the twitch settle into a steely glare. Lord Benchley is quite mad, of course, having battled the cults for decades and always maintaining the upper hand, if only barely. Lord Benchley himself relies on a stiff upper lip, stoic resolve, and indulging his psychotic tendencies against cultists and their foul minions at every opportunity. Lovely chap. So, let's see. Fueled by madness. So, gain an extra die while your sanity is on a red space. And then it says gain an extra die while your sanity is on a red space or 1 space back. And then you can even improve that. So that means here toward the end, you will have these extra dice quite a bit. Marksman. You may attack a target 1 space away. We know that already, and that can be improved too. Toughness, you have a free reroll when attacked or rolling for fire, and then this gets better later too. And again, this is I mean, these all look really, really good. Again, hard to tell which of these abilities you really want to push. I love the toughness, especially against Hastur. I think it's really good, but we'll see. Okay, and then he has Catatonia. Lay your figure down. While down, you are safe and can't be attacked. Investigate, move, or take any actions other than rest. You must take 1 stress to stand up. Okay, that is actually often quite useful. And then we have Mary again. We've seen her before. She's from the 2nd season. So let's see. Don't worry about me, it's just a flesh wound. Mary Diaz from Caracas, Venezuela. If selflessness had an avatar, it would be Mary Diaz. Always upbeat, always helpful, and concerned for more about others than herself, Mary is the heart of any investigative team. Growing up as she did as a daughter of cultists, one would expect Mary to be morose and withdrawn, especially as her escape from that life involved her deaths. When asked, she says she knows better than most just what a weapon depression and despair is for these cults, and has resolved herself to be the exact opposite, no matter the cost. Lovely. So she's got roll with it. Whenever you are wounded, you and investigators in your space heal 1 stress. And later you can also... yeah, you can heal more stress. Investigator, you heal all stress. Yeah, so you can improve that and then even heal wounds. Or the other investigators could heal wounds when she takes a damage. She's got the marksman too. That's interesting. So both have marksman. She's got the swiftness, which allows her to move an additional space and then later even get a free run action. And I think this is pretty cool, especially on that map. So I think this is going to be one that I improve pretty quickly. Okay, great. So let's start. So one thing I didn't mention, I think, apart from this Chthonian entity, we have a couple of deep ones here on the map. These 2, one over there and one right here. Okay, so Adam starts, and yeah, as mentioned, they're still here on the ship. This guy is already shocked, throwing up his arms. Oh my god, these 2 guys are arriving, and I guess we stay on the ship, use our rifle and shoot him right in the face. So yeah, let's see. So we have basically just these 3 main dice. Yeah, and yeah, I'm obviously going to attack this guy with my first action. Okay, that wasn't the best start. I'm going to re-roll one of these, trying to get a second success. And there it is. Awesome. So we killed him, and I'm going to take 1 sanity. I'm okay with that for now. And yeah, I think I will simply continue, move here, that's my second action, and then I'm going to shoot this guy here. And that was 1 success, and I'm going to re-roll a die. Oops. Yeah, that wasn't good enough. I think I'm going to leave it there. So I'm going to just give him a wound. I want to keep my 2 stress. I'm not sure what comes as a discovery card, if I will be able to get one. So I want to be able to spend 2 stress. Yeah. Okay. So that was my turn. Maybe not the best start, but no big deal until now. Draw Mythos card. And it says infighting. If you have both Marsh and Allen companions, each of your Marsh and Allen companions takes 1 wound. Okay, so that is not an issue right now. Ah, wait a minute. Also, each investigator loses 1 sanity for each Innsmouth look condition they have. Okay, so again, nothing happened here. And that means we are allowed to draw a discovery card. And that is the captain. What do you want? I just fish out here. Got no time for nonsense. Don't touch my stuff. You may claim Castro, or you may take 2 wounds to claim the trench coat. Okay, so Castro would give me swiftness, which is pretty good. The trench coat would give me a free reroll when attacked. I could discard this card to sneak any number of times this turn. Enemies to follow. No, I don't like that. I wonder why the trench coat is so valuable. The free reroll. I mean, I already have it from my toughness. Yeah, it's not bad, but I think I prefer Castro. So I don't have to spend anything, it seems. I simply take this guy, and I get swiftness, which is nice on this board, I guess. Okay. And next we have Mary. So I think with Mary, I'm simply going to move here. I could stay there and shoot from afar, but I don't want to waste my movement action. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I think I just move in there and then try to kill the 2 cultists. So the first action against the healthy guy. Yeah, and I also don't have any bonus here or something. Well, that worked out really well. And then the second action goes obviously against the other one. And that was okay too. I'm going to leave it there, take the sanity loss, and okay, great. So the cultists are all killed. And we draw a Mythos card. Chthonic entity, oh my god. Move the chthonic entity 2 spaces towards you. If it enters a space with any elder tokens, move one of them to the catacombs. Okay, so let's see. The guy sits here. 1, 2. Now I assume that this one goes to the catacombs. Although, yeah, I think that makes sense. So that isn't that great. The guy is now sitting here together with a deep one, and it is possible that the poor Christophorus Marsh, no, that's not his name, Onesiphorus Marsh, wow, that he might get killed in the catacombs. Don't know if I can save him there. Okay, well, at least I'm allowed to draw a discovery card. Actually, yeah, okay, so let's do that. And that is the brother. I'm hunting rats by the docks and anything else I might find. You may take 1 stress plus 1 for each Allen companion or elder you have to claim James Marsh. If you do not, claim the Innsmouth look condition. Okay, if that happens, you got to discard a companion or lose 2 sanity. Now I don't want to do that, so therefore I'm going to simply pay for the stress, and when attacked by a deep one, you may reduce the number of wounds you take by 1. If you are escorting a Marsh Elder, reduce it by 2 instead. Okay, so we're going to try to get the Marsh Elders. So for example here or here. Yeah, this guy looks not that great. It's going to be hard to get there. Okay. So, and we're done. Next turn, it's Adam again. Okay, I think I want to try to get the elders that are closer to the catacombs first, because we want to avoid that they get in there. So therefore, I think I'm not going to go for this guy, for example. Instead, I'm going to take him and move 1, 2 into the space with the deep one, and then I'm going to take the deep one with me into this space here. And if I can kill the deep one now, I might get a chance to then attack the Chthonian from afar. And that would be nice, obviously. So let's attack the deep one. Okay, so he's got 3 wounds, so that's not so easy. That is a single success. I think I'm gonna re-roll. Or maybe not. You know, I'm not gonna re-roll that. I'm simply gonna take the sanity loss. And I'm gonna do my next attack action. I would like to keep the 2 sanity here. So let's see. Okay, so I managed to kill him. I lose another sanity. Or I mean, I would like to keep the 2 stress. And now I managed to kill this guy. So that is nice. And we're done. Got to draw a card. And it says, again infighting. Holy crap. Okay, so luckily, this is really tricky because, yeah, that is very dangerous. If you have these kind of mixed family members, it is easily possible, it seems, that they simply kill each other. Right? If I would have... No, this is a captain. He doesn't belong to a family, but yeah, so we got to be careful with that anyway. But luckily that didn't trigger anything, so I'm gonna simply draw a discovery card. The sickly kid. Cuffs. You may claim Barnabas Marsh or the Tranquilizer. Barnabas Marsh. You may take any number of stress to prevent losing the same amount of sanity. Wow. That is insane. Or the Tranquilizer. Once per turn, if you would lose any sanity, you may prevent that loss. Holy crap, this is insane stuff. Actually, I think I want to take the Tranquilizer because, yeah, we've already seen it. It's tricky to have these companions. They seem to be good. They seem to be strong. But if you get the wrong combination, they might be gone pretty soon. So I think I'm going to go with the Tranquilizer, which is a fantastic card. Incredible. Okay, Mary. And yeah, it seems that it makes the most sense, although we're not very strong yet, but maybe we should really try to kill this entity here. Oh, she's got the paranoia. I didn't read that actually. All monsters on the board move 1 space towards you if this is triggered. Then, if there are no enemies in your space, heal all of your stress. Okay, that's tricky. That doesn't work that great with the marksmanship, I guess. But okay, so gotta be really careful here. That can go really wrong. But at the moment, I think I'm okay. So I will move here, and I'm gonna shoot at the Chthonian. So I got my 3 dice. This guy has a health of 8. So I mean, the other option is maybe we just wait. Maybe that makes actually more sense. And just try to get a couple of the other elders. Maybe that's actually better. Maybe, I mean, eventually I'm going to get stronger. I can get this, which will give me additional dice and all. So maybe there's actually no real reason to kill the Chthonian at the moment, because it's really hard to do. Yeah, I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. Maybe I should wait until I'm a little stronger and then I can still do it. So yeah, I'm going to move there and then I'm going to roll the dice and try to escort an elder. So I need 2 successes to do that. And that worked out. That would have been 3. That would have been a nice attack against the Chthonian. But okay, and let me see. What's going on here? Oh yeah, escort an elder. Place the elder on the investigator board. Okay, so because I got Marsh, I'm going to take AB Marsh. So there she is. And yeah, we place her here. And I got one more action. And because I got the swiftness, I can move 4 spaces. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can, I think I can simply drop her. Yeah, I can drop her after any action I take. So she's already on the board. Nice. On the ship. Okay, that's it. Draw a Mythos card. What? Ah, the king in yellow, of course, we're playing with Hastur. Choose one. Each investigator rolls 1 die for each yellow sign taken a token they have. They take 1 wound for each success. Okay, that doesn't matter. Or at the end of the turn, advance Hastur. Well, we don't do that. And it's looking really good. I mean, until now, we only have 1 of these, and we're doing really well. No problems at all, for now. So that allows me to draw a discovery card. Whoa, I see a couple of dice here. The loner. Hey, we're going to go tip some of the marsh cows. Wanna come? You may take 1 stress, plus 1 for each marsh companion or elder you have, to claim either Walter Allen or the harpoon gun. Okay, this helps me to attack the chthonic entity. Before attacking the chthonic entity, you may discard this card to gain 4 green dice. That's pretty awesome. If I take Allen when attacking a cultist or deep one, gain 1 green die. Now I have a marsh guy. So not sure. Maybe I should go with the harpoon gun. I think that is better. I think I have to pay 2 stress for that. It's not that clear. It says you may take 1 stress plus 1 for each marsh companion or elder you have to claim either Walter Allen or the cup. I think I have to pay all that stuff even if I only take the harpoon gun. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to spend 2 stress. That allows me to take the gun. And yeah, that could be helpful, I hope. Lovely. And it's Adam. I mean, technically, if I take the other thing, if I take the guy, I get this permanent extra die when attacking cultists or deep ones. But they are not that strong anyway. So I think I'm better off with the harpoon gun. Yeah, I think that's better. So it's Adam. And he now tries to get this lady here, Liana Allen. So let's see. Get our 3 dice and we need 2 successes. Well, that wasn't that great, so I'm going to re-roll this one. Fuck. Do another one. Awesome, we did it. That was important. And now, so I'm going to pick her up. There she is. And I also have the swiftness, which allows me to move 4 spaces right here. I'm going to drop her onto the boat. And then I'm going to do a rest action. And that's it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to draw a Mythos card. An offering. Move each elder token that isn't on the ship tile 1 space toward the catacombs. Then move all monsters and cultists 1 space towards you. Okay, that isn't great. So that means, okay, let's do that. So each monsters and cultists. So that means this guy moves here, and that guy moves here, and this guy moves down here. And each elder token that isn't on the ship. Okay, so this guy moves here, this one here, these two go here, that one moves here, and that one moves here, and this one moves here, I guess. Okay. Well, okay. But we're allowed to draw a card. The teen. I don't know nothing about any beasts. Only beasts I've seen are those Allen brothers. Except Arthur, he's alright. You may take 1 stress plus 1 for each Allen companion or elder you have to claim Alice Marsh. When you rest, if you have both Alice Marsh and Arthur Allen as companions, discard all Innsmouth looks conditions from investigators in your space. Okay, so we do not have that guy. Okay. If you do not, claim the Innsmouth look. Okay, so we definitely want to do it. So I'm going to claim that, but yeah, it doesn't really help that much. It's just one life point, basically. Okay, anyway, I'm going to do it, and I might consider trading this guy maybe with Mary. So she can basically then focus on all the Marsh guys or allies, companions, while I try to deal with the Allen guys. That seems to be reasonable. Okay, so it's Mary again. And yeah. I'm not sure if I want to take the time to trade the Marsh companion, if I want to give Alice, or if I want to take Alice. Because I want to kill the Chthonian, and maybe it's a good idea to do that in a single turn. So if I could move here, might get a chance to do it. Yeah, I think I want to give it a try, but I also am pretty low in stress. So maybe I should rest. Oh man, it's really tough. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rest first. I'm going to bring this here. Then I'm going to move here. And then I'm going to shoot at the Chthonian with my harpoon gun. So I'm going to discard that thing. And that gives me 4 free dice, plus my standard dice. And yeah, let's go with it. I only have that single shot, sadly, but okay. And that was a total waste. The 4 dice, none of them did hit. So I can do a couple of rerolls though. So let's see. Oh man. I want to do one more, I guess. Oh, fuck it. So that was terrible. Just 2 damage on the Chthonian. I'm going to place it here, I guess. And I take 2... Oh, wow, that was actually terrible. I can't do that. I have to reroll again. Because these 2 monsters would come toward me. I fucked that up. That was a stupid mistake. So I gotta reroll again here. Okay, so at least I only lose 1 sanity. So I don't go here. But it's still really bad because now I only have 1 stress left. That was a huge blunder. I should have rerolled this one instead of that one. But okay. because of the paranoia. Yeah, if I would go insane now, they would all move toward me, and I don't want the Chthonian on the same space as I am. So bad turn, bad decision making. So we roll a die, and we take a card, and it says Suicide Pact. Each investigator with 2 or more yellow sign, that's nothing. So we have to summon a cultist on blue. It's pretty crazy how much time we have. We're pretty lucky on that part. So a cultist shows up here, and I am again allowed or forced to draw an investigator card. And it seems good, the twin. Have you seen Douglas? My brother is always getting himself lost. Okay, let's see. So this is Robert Allen, and I've got James Marsh. So this is bad, because that gives me the Innsmouth look, because I made a mistake. Have you seen Doug? Yeah, so you may take 1 stress plus 1 for each Marsh companion or elder you have to claim Robert Allen. And yeah, I can't do that. This is really bad, because I only have 1 stress left. And I got Marsh here. Yeah, it sucks. Okay, so it seems I have to... Oh man, this is really fucked up. Okay, let's do it like this. So now I got the choice to either discard a companion or to lose 1 sanity, or to lose 2 sanity. I'm gonna lose the sanity now. It's dangerous, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But then I end up with all the monsters on my space. But maybe that's okay now, because they won't attack me this turn. So I think that's alright. I'm going to take the sanity loss, and I think... I have no clue. Maybe I'm going to take the swiftness. The run action is really important in this game. So I'm going to take the free run action here. And yeah. And then all the monsters in your space on the board move 1 space towards you. So that is not great. But it's only the monsters, not the cultists. Okay, that wasn't good. Yeah, that wasn't good. Such a bad turn, and the harpoon gun really was just a big failure. Well, okay, so I guess I'm gonna load it up here. Overall, I mean, I think I'm still doing okay, right? This thing is still at on the first space. I draw tons of these cards. This is crazy. 4 of these cards, and we already managed to get 2 of these guys over here. None of them has been killed yet, although I assume that will change pretty soon. One is already standing here in the catacombs, so he's probably gonna die pretty soon. But maybe we managed to kill here the Chthonian now in the next turn, and then we might have a little more room to navigate. If we can get these 2 guys, for example, somehow on the ship, then it shouldn't be so hard to finish that. I mean, there's only this one then, and we can take this one, and it seems like it doesn't seem so terribly tough right now. But yeah, I mean, obviously we got to deal with the Chthonian. Stealth would be a great option in this game, but yeah, we don't have it, obviously. Okay, so yeah, hope to see you on the next video. If you enjoyed it, you might consider visiting my Patreon page. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Yeah, so bye.